It has been a very meaningful and productive journey of 15 years for Youth for Seva. The evolution of Youth for Seva into one of the largest platforms for volunteers around the country is entirely due to the hard work and dedication of every single volunteer in YFS. I would like to thank all the volunteers and full-time coordinators who have shaped the organization to what it is today. At YFS, volunteering is not simply a feel-good activity, but rather a means to create impactful change makers. And we are really proud to have created many such impactful change makers in the last 15 years. And our vision is that through such change makers only we can create a self-reliant society. The philosophy at Youth for Seva is that all that we have today, our education, our wealth, our talent, everything truly belongs to society. Society has given all these things to us, and we should keep whatever is minimally required for us, for ourselves, and give back everything else to the society.
Varga, what we called it as Naipunya Varga. That's the first time we did this kind of a camp in October of that year. That's when we called Beneficiary to come. And that was like the origin of everything, because a lot of volunteers came, we did group discussions, and then on it kind of started becoming more structured, and we made this Vanayatra a very, very, what can I say, a flagship thing that we did. Again in November, we went to Araku Valley and Vizag. Then again we did it in February. Interestingly, almost after every Vanayatra, somebody used to say they'll resign their job. So Shobit had left Amazon and come. So till about January that year, I was working in Infosys.
Fortunately, I came across a person by name Venkatesh Murthy who was in Bangalore, and I had known about him in the US as well, but I had not maintained touch. But he was exactly doing what came to my mind, that there should be a platform for young people to contribute their time and talent to society's problems. And that platform was called Youth for Seva. It was running in Bangalore.
Most of the children in these urban areas who are attending the government schools, when we ask them to go get a checkup in the nearest government hospital, most of the children would not have gone because their parents are all daily wagers and they cannot spare time to go to the hospital and get tested. So I had said that it is not a health camp that we need to do in schools, but unless we complete the cycle of referral, make sure we get the children tested and treated. Youth for Seva has a huge abundance of volunteers. It's not only about lectures, it's about interactions and demonstrations and practical way of doing. It was like a sort of unwritten adoption, and that was how we did it.
This has been a year of dreams conceived, lives touched, and ultimately a year of collective achievement. And all of this has been made possible through the concerted and committed effort of you, our volunteer. We have no doubt that this will serve as a solid platform for an even more fruitful year ahead as we together experience the joy of giving.
Everyone must be educated. If children are not coming to school, schools must go to where children are. This is what struck me when Lata Rao came to me and said, there are a lot of children in our neighborhood who are not going to school.
Like we were constructing a new house in this upcoming layout. So I used to see all these children roaming around in the sun doing nothing. So I thought I should do something for these children. So I started visiting these construction workers' children. So they just live in a temporary shed which is constructed beside the construction site. I used to go to their houses personally and talk to their parents and ask them why they are not sending their children to the school. What their problem is that they are new to the place, they don't know where to go, and they have to take care of the younger ones. So I thought, why don't you send them to my school, which is nearby. They can just come by walk. So I started convincing them. Still they were very reluctant.
long-term social and economic gains for their communities. Making them self-reliant would mean laying the foundation of a progressive society. The volunteers at Meera Garment trained these young women in several batches, as most of these young women had only seen normal sewing machines. The volunteers first make them familiar with the modern machines and teach them how to operate them efficiently.
I think volunteering has a great future in our country and compliments to organizations like Youth for Seva, who have put together this platform where they're recognizing volunteers and volunteering. And I see great hope for our mother nation, India.
ಈ NNMSನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದಲೂ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ನಾವು ಯೂತ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು. ಯೂತ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ NNMS ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯ ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ತರಬೇತಿ ನೀಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅದರ ಸದುಪಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತೀರ್ಣ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
So we approached YFS over 1 year back to help us really enable our employees to give back to society. So I'm very happy over last 1 year plus, a lot of our employees have engaged in various activities, including painting the school, creating the educational kit for the kids, and I thank YFS for helping us do that. And I'm sure we continue to engage with YFS to provide our employees this opportunity going forward.
యూత్ ఫర్ సేవ వల్ల పిల్లలకి ఎంత లబ్ధి ఉందో నాకు అంతకంటే ఎక్కువ లబ్ధి ఉంది నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చే అమౌంట్ ద్వారా నేను కూడా ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పిన నేను ఇళ్ళలో పనికెళ్ళి వాళ్ళు ఓన్గా ఫీజు కట్టుకున్నారు అని చెప్పేసి సేమ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ నేనైతే ఆ పని చేయలేదు. కాకపోతే ట్యూషన్ పెట్టుకొని యూత్ ఫర్ సేవ వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చే వాళ్ళ అమౌంట్ వల్ల నేను నా ఫీజు కట్టుకోవడం కానీ నా బుక్స్కి కానీ మొత్తం ఎవరిపైన ఎక్కువ భారం పెట్టకుండా నా ಪನಿ ಮೊತ್ತ ಅಂತ ನೇನೇ చేసుకునేదాన్ని.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯೂತ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೇವಾ. ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೇ 21st ಸೆಂಚುರಿ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಬಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ.
after over 10 years of Youth for Seva being in service, I don't think the next 5 or 10 years in that sense is going to be about Youth for Seva in itself on a standalone basis. I think it's going to be more about the difference and the positive impact we're looking to make in the community around us.
When you look back through the rearview mirror, it is extremely satisfying about how we started and how we are going to go. So even going forward also, I think it's only a great value that we can continue to provide and make it a truly a pan-India organization. That would really give me an immense joy and satisfaction.